In this HelpNet security video, we will be talking about the challenges associated with modern digital identity. With the heightened reliance on remotely delivered services and transactions, the need for safer and sounder digital identification and verification is required and will become the norm in the future. This especially is true looking forward to mandates for the adoption of zero trust frameworks, in which digital credentials will be issued and then used for identification and operational purposes. GLEIF is committed to making concrete and lasting improvements to the process of identity verification by leveraging the Legal Entity Identifier, or LEI, in digital tools. The LEI is a lifelong code owned by the respective legal entity, which points to associated reference data that enables clear and unique identification of legal entities. The LEI is the only global standard for legal entities, as it is based on the ISO 17442 standard. Specifically, GLEIF has made the LEI verifiable by creating the vLEI, or Verifiable LEI, with digital credentials that deliver decentralized identification and verification for organizations, as well as the persons who represent their organizations either in official or functional roles. Phil, how has security been incorporated into the process to issue vLEIs?
Security and soundness are top of mind for the vLEI and can be seen in the features that are part of the vLEI ecosystem and infrastructure. This starts with the formal qualification of issuers of vLEIs, establishing a network of trusted partners who follow requirements documented in the vLEI ecosystem governance framework, which contains specific frameworks for the vLEI credentials themselves. The vLEI uses Key Event Receipt Infrastructure, or KERI, and Authentic Chain Data Containers, or ACDCs, to achieve zero trust infrastructure for issuing vLEI credentials. This is achieved by ensuring that all data related to the key management events of participants, the digital signatures on the credentials, and all artifacts needed to verify those digital signatures is end verifiable. All participants are required to perform the cryptographic verification processes on all data for themselves and not rely on any third party. In addition, all data saved in support of the credentials is signed at rest and verified when loaded, ensuring no trust is imbued, even in hosting environments. Further, for the vLEI credential issuance process, GLEIF requires identity assurance at NIST 800-63A IAL2 at a minimum. This is followed by a secure identity authentication, which requires continuous supervised in-person remote sessions to prevent man-in-the-middle attacks. Investing in a more stringent and rigorous level of identity assurance and authentication in the upfront processes allows for ongoing reliance on the validity of identity credentials as long as the holder keeps their keys safe, ensuring a cryptographically secure means of digital identification and verification and a replicable, scalable approach to identity verification.
Once vLEIs have been issued, are there additional security features to keep vLEIs secure as they are used and verified?
Frictionless key rotation allows all participants to perform prophylactic key management to prevent key compromise from public key exposure. KERI's unique approach to pre-rotation ensures a cryptographic chain of custody is maintained between current signing keys and the holder or issuer of any credential. The use of witnesses and watchers in any KERI ecosystem provides a one-writer Byzantine fault-tolerant algorithm that ensures any key compromise is quickly exposed and easily resolved. The KERI and ACDC family of specifications are Internet Engineering Task Force draft proposals that represent a best-in-breed identity management and credential verification solution. The Composable Event Streaming Representation, or CESR, and Self-Addressing Identifier, or SED, specifications lay the foundation for cryptographically secure and performant streaming and data storage of key events and their cryptographic material. The KERI specification establishes protocols for distributed group multi-signature identifiers with weighted threshold specifications to provide a fully secure multi-signature solution at its core. The vLEI's ecosystem will rely on identifier delegation to ensure proper key management and protect credential issuers from key compromise. The final security layer provided by Carry is the witness and watcher networks that provide discovery, protection from Eclipse-style attacks, and duplicity detection. The Caesar Proof Signature specification, a member of the AC/DC family of specifications, is an extension of Caesar that allows multiple targeted signatures over partial content. AC/DC provides credential chaining for establishing the cryptographic root of trust for the vLEI ecosystem and combines rules specifications and partial or selective disclosure to achieve chain link confidentiality in credential presentations.
How will these features be made available broadly to users needing digital identity solutions for organizations?
Developing the vLEI using Carry delivers true interoperability and portability for issuance, verification, and revocation of vLEIs. vLEIs do not need to operate on blockchain or distributed ledger technology, and consequently, the vLEI ecosystem and infrastructure can connect to any blockchain or distributed ledger technology SSI network or cloud infrastructure without the need for custom implementation, cost, and overhead of operation on the part of users.